Chapter number 10, page number 87, video number 5. Every moment he expected the devils to come and carry him away. All the time, Swami was thinking that some devils will come and take him away. There was the instance of his old friend in the fourth class. When he was in fourth class, he was having one friend. There happened something who suddenly disappeared, and some who when he was in fourth standard, one of his friend has disappeared suddenly and was said to have been carried off by a ghost to Siam or Nepal. Yes, and it was told that his friend was taken by a ghost to Siam or Nepal. Swami hurriedly got up and spread his bed under the bench and crouched there. Swami quickly, with fear, spread his bed under the bench, and by crouching himself, by uh, closing his legs and arms, he slept there. It seemed to be a much safer place. He was thinking this is very safe place, more compact and reassuring, and here he will be very safe. He shut his eyes tightly. He has closed his eyes and encased himself in his blanket. Once again, he had closed himself in the blanket and unknown to himself. And now he was not thinking about himself. Fell asleep, and he fell asleep, and in the sleep was racked with the nightmares. And when he was sleeping, he started dreaming about something. A tiger was chasing him. His feet stuck to the ground. And what he saw in his dream, a tiger was running after him, and he could not run. His feet, Swami's feet stuck to the ground. He desperately tried to escape. He, with great difficulty, he was trying that he should save himself from the tiger, but his feet would not move. But his feet were not moving in the as he was sleeping, only dreaming about that. The tiger was at his back. The tiger now reached up to his back, and he could hear its claws scratch the ground. Now he could hear how his foot were walking on the ground. Scratch, scratch, and then a light thud. Swami tried to open his eyes, and when he listened little bit noise, then Swami tried to open his eyes, but his eyelids would not open, and the nightmare continued. He was not able to open his eyes. His dream was continued. It threatened to continue forever, and this his dream was continuously giving him threatening. Swami groaned in despair. Swami was crying in pain with a desperate effort, with full his effort. He opened his eyes. He has opened his eyes. He put his hand out to feel his granny's presence at his side. Yes, as he was in habit of keeping his hand on his granny, he put out his head and hand and thought to see the presence of his granny as his was his habit. But he only touched the wooden leg of the bench, but there was no his granny. He had touched only his this bench leg, and his lonely state came back to him. Again he came to know that he is alone here. He sweated with fright. He was sweating with fear. And now what was his rustling? What he could do now? He moved to the edge of the bench and stared into the darkness. He moved to the end of the bench and started looking into the darkness. Something was moving down. He saw that something is moving down there. He lay gazing at it in horror. In fear, he was looking continuously at it. His end had come. Now he was thinking that now he is going to die. He realized that the devil would presently pull him out and tear him, and so why should he wait? Now he was thinking that the devil has come here and he will tear him and kill him. As it came nearer, as the devil reached near to him, he crawled out from under the bench. Swami came out of the under the bench, hugged it with all his might, with full his power. He had hugged him tightly, caught him, and used his teeth on it like a mortal weapon. And with his seriously, he had deadly caught him his with his teeth, just like a weapon to that person. Ayo, something has bitten me, went forth an organized thundering cry, and someone was crying very badly that as he has been caught by someone.